Well, it's the end of the season. Another great year for Warrior football, and let me tell you something, many thrilling wins, many tremendous plays, lots of great highlights. I could sit here and show you a lot of these highlights tonight like any other typical end-of-the-year banquet. But at Western Alamance, we're not typical. We're going to try something a little bit different. And I want you to remember 3 words from tonight if you don't remember anything else. And here they are. Come on, man! Now, how many times have you heard that in your life? How many times have you said it? If you haven't been paying attention lately to football, it's become almost a cult phrase. Go watch ESPN's Monday Night Countdown. On that, they've devoted an entire segment to, come on, man. You got Mike Ditka and some of the other analysts, Keyshawn Johnson, Chris Carter, and Boomer, Chris Berman. They'll sit there and they'll watch the plays and the events around the NFL from the weekend and sort of look for the lowlights. Forget about the highlights. Look for the lowlights, things that have come on better, things that make you sort of shake your head, scratch your head, throw your arms up in disgust and say, come on, man. So that's what I'm going to do this year. I got the bright idea about midway through the season. I'm going to take a look at the Warrior program, and I'm going to look for those little gems, those hidden things that hopefully will put a smile on your face, a chuckle in your heart, and provide some levity to this evening. So look, I might be picking on you, or you, but you got to put on your big boy pants. Don't get offended. This is all in fun. So let's get started. Come on, man! All right, let's start our discussion at the top. Top of the Warrior program, Coach Jeff Snuffer. Coach is a proud man, a disciplinarian, almost militaristic at times. And you can tell that he takes pride in protecting the honor and integrity of the Warrior name. Now, if you want proof of how much Jeff respects a name, look at how he treats his family. Look at how he runs that family. He is the master of that ship. Now, he's got a beautiful wife, Abby, just as sweet as she can be. But I can tell you this, Abby would never do anything in public to cause dishonor or disrespect or embarrassment to the Snuffer name. He's got 2 beautiful daughters, Savannah and Sarah, both sweet as a button, cute as can be, and I can tell you that neither of them would ever do anything to cause embarrassment or disrespect to the Snuffer name. And then you've got David. Well, let's just, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Coach, what do you got to say for yourself? Take a look at that. That's the fruit of your loins, your only male child, the person who will carry on the Snuffer name. And all you can do is shake your head? Come on, man! Alright, let's give Coach a break for a moment, because we all know that the football team is nothing without the players. And this year we have some incredibly talented players. You know, one thing that I like to point out in my articles each week was our wide receiving core of Quentin Richmond, B.J. Bunn, and A.J. Clark. I nicknamed them Lethal Weapon 3. I mean, those guys were dangerous. And there were a lot of touchdowns scored amongst the 3 of them. Now, 2 of the guys in particular, the J's, the A.J. and the B.J., Lethal Weapon 1 and Lethal Weapon 2, had got down and sort of practiced this routine, if you will, that whenever either one of them scored a touchdown, they would seek out each other and try this flying chest bump sort of thing. But AJ, BJ, look guys, if you're going to do that, if you're going to put yourself on display in front of the entire football stadium, you got to get it right. You got to get it so you look like football players and not look like a couple of ballerinas or figure skaters twirling in the air. AJ, BJ, you guys want me to make highlight tapes for you and put that on there? You want me to put on stuff like that? What are you trying out for? Football? Basketball? Or figure skating? Come on, man! Here's another one of my guys. Guy I nicknamed the Swiss Army Knife, Brock Deathridge. Brock does a lot of things for this football team, and he does them all well, most of the time. Brock's primary position is safety. He also plays a little quarterback and gets in some time as the punter. Now, Brock's having me put together a highlight DVD and we're putting some punts on there. I'm going to show you one clip that Brock elected to leave out of the highlights. Now Brock, I'm a 37-year-old man. Okay, make that 47, I can't lie. I'm a 47-year-old man and I can pump better than that. Come on, man. You know, one of the enigmas of a football team is typically the kicker. The kicker is this guy that sort of stands off on his own and just does his thing. If he does his thing right, everybody's happy, but things sort of go on their way. But when things go wrong, not so much. Now, we were blessed this year to have a really good pair of kickers in David Butler and Andrew Falk. Andrew, in particular, did a lot of our kickoff duties and did a fantastic job on them. But one thing that Andrew needs a little bit of work on is his tackling skills. Take a look at this. Andrew, look at me. Pay attention closely. Next year, if you find yourself in a similar situation as you're being the last man to beat before the opponent scores a touchdown, this is football. It's not bullfighting. You're not out there with the little cape going ole, ole, and letting them run by you. Dude, if nothing else, just fall down, let him step on your back and hope his cleats get stuck in your jersey and he falls down. You can't do that matador defense. You're a football player. Come on, man. I'm sorry, I've been mean, picking on those poor teenage high school football players giving it their all. I'm sorry, guys. But let me prove something to you, just to prove to you that I'm an equal opportunity, come on man, I'm going to talk about myself for a minute. Hey, this year I moved down to the sidelines, and I had a lot of fun. And it's a completely different perspective from down there on field level. And you know, sometimes I'll find myself down there with my little handy cam that's like this big, and I'll be with the guys from Fox 8 or News 2, and they got the big cameras, and I'm feeling kind of tiny, if you know what I mean. They got the big cameras, I got the small cameras. But I told myself from day one, you know what? Self, that's what I call myself, is self. Self, you're going to get the shot. You know why? Because you're not scared. You're going to stand in there. When the action gets close and tight, you're going to stand in there close as you can get. And you're going to get the picture where those other guys can with their fancy cameras. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something.
They're playing football or wrestling on the big liability issue.
Not one of my better moments. So let me talk to myself. Self, look man, if you're going to pride yourself on getting the shots, on beating the big boys with the action, you got to stand in there. You can't run away like a little schoolgirl who's ripped a prom dress. Self, come on. Okay, I know you might find this hard to believe, but I really do not carry my camera and videotape everywhere I go. So some of these things I witnessed with my own eyes and or one of my reliable informants told me about, and since I don't have tape of it, I'm just going to have to act it out. Isn't this going to be fun?
And look, there's Michael Manus. We just beat Eastern Alamance and he had a great game. Let's go talk to him. Michael.
Yeah.
Hey, great game tonight.
Oh man, it was a lot of fun out there. It always good to beat a rival like that.
What?
Did you hear that?
The buses.
The bus! Hold on!
Oh man, there goes the buses. He is our senior captain. He's in charge of the team and he can't even make the bus on the way back. Come on, man.
I just got back from the eye doctor. Check it out. Got my new glasses. Hey, I got to where I like to wear glasses for two reasons. One, makes me look smarter, right? And I need all the help I can get. But number two, the real reason why is it makes me see things more clearly. It makes things look sharp. But let me tell you something. One man who does not need glasses is Warrior head coach Jeff Snuffer. When it comes to the football team, that man's got eagle vision. He can see things that no one else can see. He doesn't need any help. He knows what those guys are going to do before they can do it. They can't pull anything on him. They try and get by with something, man, he's going to catch them and discipline them just like that. They would never, ever, ever be able to pull a prank on him.
Quarter, Eden Moore hit 7, Eastern Alamance 37. Hey, Coach Jordan Matthews,
That was a cold night, Coach. You got doused with ice water. How did it feel? Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question, Coach. It was Hall of Fame night. We're playing our biggest rival, Williams. We got a huge crowd. We're beating the snot out of them. And it's your birthday. Weren't those good signs that they might be trying to pull something off on you? And hey, guess what? The person that really pranked you in that video was Michael Manus. Remember, this is the kid that missed the bus at Eastern Alamance. Come on, Coach. Maybe you do need some glasses. Come on, man. Hello, Warrior fans. No, I'm not Santa Claus. I'm Doyle Minton. I work with Reverend Disher. I provide religious and emotional support for the team. And in order to do that, I got to get close to the action. Let me tell you something, people. Just because I got a little gray around the temples, a little glass around the eyes, doesn't mean I'm not fast. I'm cat quick. I can get away from anything. Oh! Hey, Warrior fans. It's me, Doyle again. Guess I wasn't as quick as I thought. I think next year I better step back a few paces behind the players. I'll do better. I promise. Come on, man. Hey, Doyle, I just wanted to tell you something. That your sacrifices and the injuries you incurred over there at Cummings at the hands of the Cavaliers, they were not without their merits. I want to tell you, you inspired me, Doyle. I don't have an artistic bone in my body, but I was literally inspired through the Christmas season by what you endured for on behalf of the Warriors. And as I was listening to Christmas music, I actually came up with a new Christmas carol dedicated just to what you did for us, Doyle. And here, well, I don't have the lyrics yet, but I do have the melody and I do have the title. It's to the tune of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and I call it Doyle Got Run Over by a Cavalier. Okay, that was pretty cheesy, I know, and I admit. Doyle, here's your chance. You can say those words to me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, you might have noticed that I changed clothes, and I changed clothes for a reason. That's because I want to look tough. I want to look tough like I played defense for the Western Alamance Warriors. Let me tell you something, guys. We had a tough defense this year. They kept us in a lot of games. And we're losing a lot this year, but we also got a lot coming back. One of the toughest guys on the team, in my opinion, is a sophomore, TJ Harris. He's coming back. TJ's got the look. He looks tough. You know what I mean? TJ, let me tell you something, though. If you want to be tough on the football field, if you want to have that persona, if you want to carry that aura, if the other team just looks at you and knows that you're tough, you got to be tough 100% of the time. Not 99%. Not 98%, 100% of the time on the football field you got to be tough. It's okay to be nice in the community and with your family and your friends, but on the football field you got to be tough. Anytime, it just takes once to get caught being not tough, and it completely ruins your reputation. Have you ever done that, TJ? Tell me, have you? You guys look around. Is the answer yes or no? We're about to find out. TJ, all I can do is shake my head, man. You know, words just don't describe it. Next year you're going to trade in the uniform and pads for a little skirt. I don't know. I don't want to do that. But look, promise me one thing. Next year when you get out there on the football field and you line up, just don't do this again. Be tough. Come on, man. Hello, Warrior fans. It's me, Eminem, Mitch Michener, or as I prefer to call myself, the Mighty Motivator. I have lots of duties for the Warrior team, especially the defense. See, I can wear my bright yellow vest and I can signal in place or anywhere they can tell what we're going to do on defense. But my main goal is to motivate. That's my job. And I have a special tool that I use for motivation. It's right here. It's my trusty sledgehammer. Now, I can be walking down the street anywhere in Burlington, anywhere in North Carolina, and all I got to do is raise this sledgehammer, and you watch my boys come running. Don't believe me? Watch this. Come on in, boys!